Hello, everyone. This is Sue Tainer, and I am here, I think, with Elevate Coach Joy Tudikoff for the the December 3rd, 2014 Elevate Access Call. Joy, are you on the line?
Hello, Sue. How are
Hi.
you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm good.
Well, we're going to start with a member spotlight. And so I think we have Anna Runyan on the line ready to talk with us about her business, which is Classy Career Girl. And if you are on the call today and you would like to follow along with her website and look it up, let me give you the URL. It's classycareergirl.com, classycareergirl.com. And I know Joy and I have both worked with Anna. She is an Elevate member from San Diego. So, Anna, are you on the phone?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you just fine. How are you?
Hi, I'm great. How are you guys?
Great.
Good.
Awesome.
Good.
And how's your little one?
Oh, she's good. I hope you don't hear her screaming during the call. But I think she should be going down for a nap now. So she's only 6 months now. So it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, that's great. Well, we wanted to give you an opportunity to talk a little bit about the work you've done in Elevate and how you're building your business is going on. So why don't you start by telling people a little bit about what Classy Career Girl does and let us know what you've been doing in Elevate that has produced your biggest results.
Okay. So what I do is I help women ditch their dead-end job and find careers they love in 90 days or less, and that's through my Love Your Career formula. And what happened before Elevate is I had this blog, I had readers, I had a small list, but I could not figure out how to monetize it. And so that's the biggest thing that Elevate has helped me, figuring out how to monetize it, figuring out how to come out with my products and my services. I know I think the first access call I was listening to, I heard about strategy sessions. And so I immediately went out to with an email to my list and tried to get strategy sessions in, and I was able to book like 5 of them right away that next week, and that turned into my first client basically. So that was a huge eye opener for me.
Yeah.
And then
yeah. And I think I remember that actually. You were talking about learning about that term, like low-hanging fruit. Who do you already have on your list? So, yeah.
Yes. Yeah, I had people who wanted to work with me. I just had never really made an offer to them or anything. So, so that was really exciting. And then, Sue, you really helped me too. I took advantage of individual coaching with Sue and now Premier with Joy. But Sue really helped me get over my fears of doing an event. And I remember, we were talking and you just said, oh, you should do an event. And I was like, nope, not going to happen. But you helped. I think we made a little chart of like, what could go wrong or like why was I afraid of doing that event and what's the worst thing that could happen and how I could resolve those fears. And we did the event and 20 women came and half of them, bought my first product and it was a huge success. I got photos from it, video from it. I got confidence from it. And so that took me off. Thank you, Sue. You helped me a lot.
You're certainly welcome. But see, you're the one who actually faced the fear and took the action. So the kudo goes to you.
Yeah, and it's really not, it's not easy to, just to kind of toot your horn a little bit more, Anna, is that you did it all while you were getting ready to give birth to your daughter, and then, you gave birth, and I know that you and I have been talking, and you've been in one of my groups even right after you had the baby. So it also says a lot to your, your conviction and your dedication to making your business work.
Yeah, and I really want to make it how I want it to be. And so through the process, I've realized, individual coaching is great, but I don't have the time to have a bunch of individual clients now. So you've helped me, put it together into more of a group program so that I can spend, less time. I help more people, but it's less time for me. So, but yeah, it has been a crazy year for me.
Mm-hmm. And you actually were didn't you go to Europe to speak, or you went somewhere really far away right after you had the baby?
Yeah. So I went, part of that live event I had, there was an exchange student here from Brazil, and she heard about this event, and she went back to Brazil and told this business school all about me. They had to bring me down to speak. So I got an invitation. This was before my daughter was even born. I got an invitation to go to Brazil and speak. It was going to be 3 months after she was going to be born. And I didn't know anything about being a mom then. So I was like, okay, we'll do it. 3 months they flew out my husband and my daughter too. So it was an amazing opportunity. I spoke to 800 women there. And then the topic was about, helping them get ahead in their careers, and there weren't a lot of role models for them. So I felt like I just made a huge impact while I was there.
I love that.
I love it too,
Yeah.
because this is proof positive that you never know when you are at a live event or when you do your own live event who's going to be in an audience who really will be an influencer for you. And here this person was an exchange student. It ended up in being something really valuable for you. Now you probably have people on your list from Brazil.
Oh, yeah. Yes, I know a lot of people from Brazil now, which is amazing. And it was very up-leveling, I think. And I remember before the event, I asked Joy, I had imposter syndrome, too. I was like, I don't know why these people are flying me out. I'm like, am I really that important? And I think I remember you telling me that you will always have imposter syndrome. It's not like it goes away, feeling like you're not good enough. So that helped too.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it gave you a big push, and I'm glad that you started your webinar series, which was just a smart thing to do, especially since you have a newborn, so your time is somewhat limited. To give this information to more people, and you've just been, Anna is someone, and this is just a good teachable moment for everybody. She's just someone who's very dedicated to building her business. She's committed to coming to all the calls, our group calls and then our one-on-one calls, and she's, active in the forum. So she's made a commitment, and I think that's really the key is commitment to your business. And when you do that, then typically those are the people we have on these spotlight calls are those who are just highly committed to their business and are going to, do whatever they need to do to make it happen. Would you agree, Sue?
Yeah, absolutely. So, Anna, before we let you go, now you launched you have a 90-day formula, a group program. And is that the one that's the Love Your Career formula?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
And you want to talk a little bit about what happened when you launched that?
Yeah. So what happened is I put together a webinar series, basically promoting the group that was going to start. I had done a lot in the past, I did strategy sessions to enroll people in the group. And so this time I had very limited time. My daughter was only 3 months, so I was just going to do one webinar. I didn't have time to do all these strategy sessions. So I basically made the same amount as doing all the strategy sessions for that first launch. It was $6,000. 3 months after giving birth. So I was happy with that.
You bet. Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
It's
really
really
cool.
nice to be able to just kind of stop. I had to go down and stop for a little while, but then, then when I felt ready after 3 months, I could bring back my business basically.
Yeah. Okay. And then you have another program launching in January?
Yeah, I'm launching a corporate rescue plan program, and that's for women who are in corporate who want to ditch their jobs and start online businesses.
Yeah.
Rescue
I love
plan.
the title. Anyway, I love her title. Love Your Career Formula and Corporate Rescue Plan. I know a lot of people who need that corporate rescue plan.
I know, me too. And it's from surveying people and talking to people. I mean, I have so many people that want to get out of their jobs, but some people want to go back, the job search way, going through LinkedIn, resumes. But then there was this whole other market I was missing that wanted to do what I did too and quit their day job. So now I feel like I'm covering everyone, which is a lot easier.
Yeah. And with group programs, you have the time to do it. So that's cool.
Yep.
Well, Anna, do you have anything else you want to add before you go?
I think just my advice would be just getting involved as much as possible, asking questions. For me, I had so many ideas in my head, and it kind of drove me crazy. So it's really helpful to talk through them, to have both of you help me focus in. And so that would be my tip, is to get involved.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for being here on the call today. And
you're welcome.
We're really proud of you. You've done great. You've gone great guns, and it's shown. You really have had a busy year. You've built a business. You've had a baby, and you've really put the pedal to the metal. But it'll pay off for you in the end. So we are really happy to have you here. Thanks, Anna.
You're welcome.
All
Thanks.
right,
Bye,
care.
everyone.